Homeguards, and this, my friends, is a massive, massive change to the game as well, and this will be very abusable. Homeguards no longer has a duration. Homeguard is now removed after reaching the end point, entering combat or entering jungle. So you see, this is why I hate my life, because it says entering jungle. So you know how junglers sometimes go like this to camps? Like this. Now you lose movement speed when you enter jungle. So instead of going like this, you want to go like this. Because then you get home guards for longer. So it's going to be much faster. Which seems really counterproductive. Unless you're playing a champion that can do wolves over the wall and you kind of just like skip the wall, then going all the way around will be the play. Or through mid, I guess. You can also go through mid. Desert for fighting junglers. Bro, why are we so hated, man? Riot Games Community Pact. When the most passionate players come together in the most challenging games, amazing things can happen. Both Riot players contribute to the building community we want to be part of. Mute the cat, thank you. Play to win. 25 months, lots of love, thank you. Play fair. A meaningful match is one where every player makes their best effort, even when the others are stacked against us. I'll show up in every game, whatever ahead or behind. I feel like they should make this checklist for pro players as well. Play fair. A true win is only accomplished when everyone is playing by the same rule set. I'll follow the rules and play with honor and integrity. Chad, I follow all of these. Play with respect. A thriving community only exists when players feel good about queuing up again. I won't make things personal or harm people I'm playing with, even if the game is frustrating. I never know. I'd never. Like, guys, come on. Why would I ever? I always make it like a really positive experience for my teammates. Or play with something else. Abiding by the community pact creates a better experience for all players. If players break the agreement, revoke their access to certain features or even the ability to play. Yeah. So why did I get that message? This obviously... Wait, what if I close it? You will be unable to play League of Legends. Or team by taxi without signing the community pact. So I suppose... I suppose you do have to. I'm in it. Okay, well, I am in. I'm in. And Sean, appreciate it. 69 miles. Thanks so much.
Good luck this season.
Galio Q moves. Wait, does Galio Q actually move? I thought it was not supposed to move. Really? Does Galio Q move? Well, let me replay his Q. LOL veteran. Chat! I might have played League of Legends for a year or 15. But the game changes so much. What? Since when does Galio Q move?
Welcome to the League of Legends Champion Spotlight, featuring Galio, the Colossus. Galio's Q is Winds of War. He fires 2 gusts of wind in converging arcs that damage all enemies hit. When the blasts converge, they form a vortex for a few seconds that continuously deals damage in a small area.
Are you dumb? No, chat. Since the rework? When was the rework? Look. February is a million. I've never seen this. He's surely not just gaslighting me, right? What? They added it! They for sure added it! No way! No, they added it! No, chat, they for sure added... This is like a written... No, it's new. It's new, chat, it's new. It's for sure new. No. No, chat. Okay, I need to watch his skill. Where is his skill?
Four members strong, the heroes entry. Oh, Elko joins the fight. Elko with the stopwatch, Faker in the middle of them all, and it seems like death may have arrived. And his name.
Oh, it's moving. Okay, let me go through the passions, then we're gonna queue up, okay? There's a lot of numbers about quest progression, and every role has a quest now. Oh, wait, we can read through quest rewards. I think these are important. These are the most important. Okay, so top lane gets level 20, gets plus 600 flat experience. All the future experience gains are increased by 12.5%. If a top laner did not select the teleport a summoner spell, they will get an unleashed teleport on a 7-minute cooldown, so maybe they can use it twice or 3 times. And if the top lane did select teleport as a summoner spell, they are also shielded for 30% of their maximum health on arrival. So hypothetically speaking, if there is a Scion with 4k health, he's gonna be unkillable. Jungle changes. Pet counters needed to fully finish the quest decreased by 5. Gas Walker movement speed duration decreased by half a second. 30-second shield. You know that means... Okay, but it's fair. No, okay, wait. It's fair because imagine you play against a Garen with Ignite and Flash. Now the Garen with Ignite and Flash or the Darius with the Ghost and Flash will also have TP. So before you could be like, okay, we are gonna fight bot side because enemy Garen is just pushing our top tier 2 tower. Now the Garen will take the tower and TP to kill you as well. So in exchange, the top laners that actually do run the TP get a massive shield. Is this fun for everybody besides top lane? No. But I think the purpose of this is that Riot wants to buff every single lane heavily besides jungle. Jungle is the only lane that is not getting buffed and is getting nerfed instead. Every other lane is getting buffed. And now I will see a lot of based comments in the chat, but truth be told, fuck you all. Jungle. So Gas worker movement speed duration decreased. Pet counter need to fully finish decreased. That's a buff. Smite damage is... Okay, so we are getting a better smite. That's something. That is actually something. The smite damage goes up by 100 and then by 200. So 100 per level starting from level 2 smite. Which means that securing objectives will be much easier with this update. After quest completion, junglers gain 4% movement speed in the jungle or river or increase to 8% while out of combat. Wait, so we are getting 4% movement speed in jungle or river, but top lanes get a 30% shield or a free TP. I mean, 4% is not that bad. 8% out of combat, which happens most of the time, is not that bad as well. Like 4%. 4% is quite solid. Oh no, the strongest role is getting buffed. Okay. Please, like, no rage baiting, because I haven't really had my meds yet. So you know, the thing is, listen, jungle is only OP because people die to ganks and because you expect the jungler to do everything for you. Fix your lane, do the objectives, take care of the clear, help you out to bail you out, punish enemy laner. That's just not how jungle works, right? We also need to focus on ourselves. After the quest completion, junglers gain 10 gold and 10 XP per large monster killed. So wait. So top laners get 600 XP flat. We get 10 more XP per big camp that we have to kill. They just get 600 insta. We get 10 per camp. Kill 60 camps and it's 600. Well, they also get 12% extra. So by the time that we get that extra XP from clearing 60 camps, the game is gonna end. Meanwhile, they are still soaking more XP. People complaining he has to play the game. No, I'm not complaining. I'm just comparing. I think, by the way, jungle is still strong. Don't get me wrong. I can meme as much as I want to, but jungle will always be OP in solo queue because I can impact every role. You think you can lane one-on-one? No, you can't, because my job is to make your life miserable. That's literally what junglers do. They make lives miserable. Our job is to make you hate your life. You come back from 8-hour shifts at work wanting to relax a little bit in your League of Legends game. Fuck you. You are not allowed to. There is a jungler in enemy team. Okay, now mid lane. Mid lane requires 1,350 points required for quest completion. Wait, how much is top lane is 1.2? So mid lane is actually more than top lane. But mid lane quest is also really strong. Golden experience from minions reduced by 20%, 2%. Outside of mid lane until level 3. Golden experience from minions reduced by 25% outside of top lane until level 3. Okay, so I guess that's like anti-lane swap mechanic. So this is not only for lane swaps between, let's say, top and bot. This is also for lane swap between mid and top. So hypothetically speaking, you are playing Renekton on top lane against a Quinn, and you lane swap to mid because you get to play against a Zed. And then your mid laner that is playing a mage is going to the Quinn top. You cannot do it anymore because you will lose so much XP. That is a pretty big change, I'm gonna be honest. Because it also swaps, it also stops the swaps between mid and top lane. Not just bot lane and top lane. So not just for pro play, but also normally. Also remember that every quest that you see here, you get passive points per second when you are just in your lane. And the points per second get reduced when you are not in your lane. So starting at 105 plus 1 per 3 seconds passively, increase to plus 8 per 5 in and around the mid lane, which is a huge one. You need to think way more about your roams. You need to think way more about how you use your tempo, I guess. Do you want to go back mid lane? Do you actually want to move? Do you want to hover? Do you want to go into river? Because river doesn't count as a part of lane. Or does it even matter? Because I was watching some champs queue games, right? With all the pro players playing. And these guys didn't really care When there was a good timing to go and dive bot lane, you just go and dive bot lane. When there's a good timing to go and dive top lane, you just go and dive top lane, right? Because in the end, if you get a 1 kill worth of gold, it's probably gonna outvalue having quest completed by 30 seconds. Okay, next, quest rewards. Tier 2 boots upgrade to their corresponding tier 3 boots. If you do not have tier 2 boots in your inventory upon quest completion, they'll be upgraded on purchase. Every 5 minutes, get an empowered recall, reducing the chant time from 8 to 4 seconds. So every 5 minutes, you get a Baron recall. And on top of that, you also get tier 3 boots for free. You don't have to spend any gold to upgrade from 2 to 3. Champion takedowns reduce the cooldown empowered recall by 1 minute. So you can reduce it, I guess, there is no limit. I believe it used to be, the limit used to be 3 minutes. But now it says there is no limit. So I think when you get 5 kills, you ace a teamfight, you just get the recall insta, I guess. What do you mean useless? What do you mean useless? How can you say this is useless? How can you say tier 3 boots are useless? You can retry go Swifties, you get a free upgrade, nobody will be able to catch you, you get free AP, or you can go Mercs in lane, you get free shield every trade, nobody can trade you, you can go Sork shoes for free. Remember that the tier 3 boots give you 10 extra MS over tier 2 boots. So you get 10 extra MS flat, which is so good for mages. W rage bait. Bro! Stop! Crimson Boots of Lucidity. So this is that upgrades from Ionian Boots of Lucidity. They give you 28 ability haste, movement speed 45. Ionian Lucidity gain 20 summoner haste. That's a lot, no? And Noxian haste gain MS. So this is the same. Swift March gives you 65. Wait, but isn't that a little bit low? 45 MS. So Swifties give you 20 extra MS compared to CDR boots? Wait, what do normal boots give you? Like, what is the amount of normal boots giving you? No, I mean, I'm in tier 2 boots. It's the same, chat. Wait, so I feel like the tier 3 boots are going to be a little bit less OP than I thought they are going to be because they don't give extra MS besides Swifties. Ionian Boots of Lucidity give 45 flat MS. And let's say the upgrade Crimson Lucidity boots give still 45 MS. So you do get more ability haste. Okay, so the gain 10 summoner spell haste increases by 100%. So you get 20. And then you also get 10 more ability haste. So you get 10 ability haste and 10 summoner's haste extra. I mean, that's decent, but it's not great. I think the Swift March are really strong because they give you 20 extra MS flat. That's insane. That's like having like proper tier 3 shoes, legit. And reduce effectiveness of slow and gain adaptive force of your MS. I think these are probably really, really strong. Like one of the strongest for sure. Spellslinger give you extra pen, pretty much the same as Life Patch, but less MS. Gunmetal Greaves give you lifesteal now and 40% attack speed. I feel like that's solid as heck for AD mid laners if you play stuff like Tristana mid lane. Mostly Tristana, I think. Because these are not very useful for like J, Z and so on, right? But I think for Tristana they are pretty sweet. Chain Lance Crushers. This is upgrade for Mercs. They give you 30 and magic resist and they also give you a shield. And I think these ones are probably like top 2. In my opinion, it's gonna be Swift March are looking by far the best because of sheer movement speed that they give you. I think that's really insane how much MS you get. Especially let's say you play Anivia, you play Ryze, you play, I know, Victor, Orianna, whatnot. You are quite slow, right? These boots will make sure you don't get caught. But you do lose on that M-Pen. Okay, next. Bot lane. Also 1350. Same as mid lane. Also get same points as mid lane or similar actually. Quest rewards. 300 flat gold. So you get +1 kill for free. You just got a kill. You complete the quest. You got a little spank from Uncle Riot. And then you get free 300 gold. That sounds wrong. Please delete it from your mind what I just said. +2 gold per minion kill for the rest of the game. So per 100 minions you get 200 gold. I feel like that is based on rank. That can be either very strong because you easily get like 150, 200 CS after the quest extra, or it can be really weak if you get like a 50. Boots move to the role quest slot, effectively opening up a 7th item slot. So AD carries will now have boots not for free, but boots will be their 7th item, and they will be able to buy 6 items on top of boots. So while they do get more gold, they also have more inventory slots to spend the gold with. That is insane. Most broken of this boots part is that they remove 1 slot blocker, no? Yes, because imagine in late game team fights, you are hypothetically speaking playing an AD carry that has low base movement speed like Aphelios, and you can hit 6 items, but you are really, really slow. Now you can hit 6 items, so you have 100% crit. You have at least 1 defensive item like QSS, shield bow, whatever. You have 1 pen item. So you have everything, basically. And then on top of that, you still get that movement speed. So you can go Berserker Greaves, or you can go Swifties, or play the Steel Caps, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? You can go like anti-assassin. You can go attack speed for DPS. You can go movement speed, and then you get IE for sure. You get LDR or any variation of that. Then you get one attack speed item like PD, Hurricane, whatever else, Yuntal Arrows, whatnot. Then you can get Shield Bow, and that's 4 items, right? And then you have 2 slots still. And then you can invest in QSS, and that's 5. And now you still have boots and these 5 items. And now you can buy 6th item. And you already are stacked on crit. And you already have a defensive item and a QSS. So then you just go what? BT, boom. You have lifesteal, you have extra shield, you have 100% crit, you have penetration, and you have boots, and you have movement speed. Support! Golden experience from minion kills reduced until level 3, so supports no longer should roam before, I guess, level 3. Which makes it easier, maybe, when you play against champs like Pyke and Bard and Pantheon. All the support items give double the gold per 10 now. Instead of 5 gold per 10 seconds, they will give 9 gold per 10 seconds. On top of that, after quest completion, control ward gold cost will be reduced to 40 gold on supports. That is huge. Not only you get insane amount of gold on support extra for all the enchanters or the poke carry supports, but also ping wards will cost less gold now. All the freaking bastard support selfish players will still not buy pings when they play Vel'Koz, Sona or Lux. And after a quest completion, store up to 2 control wards on your role quest instead of your item inventory. So you also get extra slots in your inventory as a support, because you can always buy pings now. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane support buff. This quest is so good. Now, normal wards and control wards stay on your support items, so you basically get 4 slots for items. Because you need boots, and then you need this support item. So you have the most broken item in the game, which is wards. Wards are the most broken. By far the most broken are wards. So you get wards, and then you get boots, and then you get 4 item slots. Kill gold devaluation per 1 gold given on death from 0.2 to 0.4. For example, dying and giving away 3 gold will reduce your base kill gold by 75. They are buffing Baus. Bro, no way the Baus is gonna compete in the LAC, and they're straight up buffing him. What the fuck? Buffing buff camps? Wait, we are buffing camps? Baron spawn no longer corrupts red and blue buff, which made their buffs global and gave the monsters 30% more HP. A second version of the buff still drops after elemental terrain transition. Red buff regen got... Yeah, that's a L lose, right? I don't like that. Why? I actually love the... I love that the objectives were global. I loved it. The fact that Baron made objectives global and you could just take blue buff and it was AoE 5-man blue buff, it was so good. Red melee slow got... I mean, I feel like these changes are so irrelevant, no? It's just... I mean, it's buffed, I guess. No, but wait, isn't that quite solid? You gank level 3, you gank level 2 with a red buff, your slow is 5% greater than it used to be. I'm not sure how many situations that's gonna be relevant, I guess. Is Giant now the official dog of the game? Chat, no! Junglers will still be important. We have to like do the dishes, take out the trash, bring water to our mid laners and top laners getting level 20, 7 items AD carries, you know, they need towels when they are sweating. Monster damage amplify from 25 to 10%. Smite damage increased by 100 per level starting from level 2. New. Junglers take 50% damage from non-epic monsters. We take less damage. That's a massive buff. That's actually a massive buff for every jungler that is unhealthy. That's a massive buff. That's a huge buff. Maximum health on kill, 81 plus 13 per level, got buffed to 90 plus 20. Wait! Minimum heal on kill 36 plus 6, max of 90 to 0. Oh. What? When is the maximum heal and when is the minimum heal apply? I don't understand. Am I too stupid? You take less damage and lose the minimum heal. Yeah, okay, I get that. You're a washed and all, that's why. Thank you for explaining that to me. Oh my god, I forgot. How can I understand when the game is for young people and I'm old? Yeah. That's why it looks like algebra. So you will take less damage in the jungle, but you will also heal less. This is a big complaint from all the laners that jungle goes back to jungle and heals from 20% to 100% in 2 camps. That, I believe, will get nerfed. But will it? Because the minimum heal is decreased, but the maximum heal is increased. So how the fuck does it make any sense? How can the minimum heal be 0, but the maximum heal be 250? I mean, seriously, am I too stupid to understand? I guess, like, if I'm low HP, I will heal way more, But if I'm high HP, I will just heal nothing. So let's say I'm 90% HP, I will essentially heal almost nothing. But if I'm 10% HP, I will heal even more. So going from 10% HP to 60 is going to be way easier next patch than going from 60 to 100. So that's a big buff. I feel like that's a solid buff, yes. But maybe you will also see less junglers being full HP at objectives. Because, you know, often jungler does camps before, let's say, Dragon or grabs, especially around level 6, 7. So minute 5, 7. I guess, okay, level 5 to 7. So when Dragon spawns, you're level 5. If you full clear twice. And then you will not be 100%. Now, restores 15 energy on last monster kill. Which champion can use that? Ambessa? Anything else? Don't say Kennen or Shen because nobody plays them jungle. I guess Shen. Zed though. Zed and Shen sometimes. Lee Sin. Lee Sin! No, but Lee Sin doesn't have any energy issues. Lee Sin was literally designed to jungle, so he never really needed energy. But for Zed, I think it's not huge for Lee Sin, guys. It's not. Pet heal per second got decreased from 14 to 37 to 6 to 36. And it scales from level 1 to 18, but it used to scale from 1 to 10. So massive pet heal changes, massive nerfs. This is actually a huge nerf. Overall, it feels like they are targeting healing in the jungle to be much, much, much lower. Pet-based DPS is increased over time though. Pet-based DPS against epic monsters also increased. Increased, both times increased. Scully Crab no longer spawns at -1 level, thus increasing its gold and XP value. Let's go double crab gang! Kills required for first evolution from 20 to 15 and for second from 40 to 35. It feels like a buff for champions that used to struggle with their HP while clearing. Yeah, that's kind of it, no? But I think the clear speed is gonna be around the same, maybe a bit slower. Failure lights and vision changes. Fail lights. This is actually quite OP, but I don't know if I want to read through all of this because there is so much. So some locations on the map now will have so-called fail lights. If you put a ward in these fail lights, the ward will get 25% extra vision radius. They will reveal bonus vision for 45 seconds. Yeah, basically. I CBA'd into all of this. This is important though. Other vision changes. Stealth ward trinket cooldown is decreased. What? But how can I gank? Oracle lens trinket duration got buffed by 2 seconds. Sky Bloom default respawn timer got decreased by 60. At 15 minutes, Ornamental Reef transformation, new Sky Bloom locations become available. One at each river coast, one behind each lane, one near the rocks. One near the fucking rocks? At Hex Gates? So you can't even camp for people anymore? Damn, they're really making sure that people just don't die as much in this game. No ganks, jungle less HP while clearing, more scrying orbs, more vision. I feel like champions with invisibility are gonna go harder this patch. Evelyn, Twitch, Rengar, all these champs that become invisible. Bro, you full clear 230. Okay, yo, you full clear 230 because they moved the game to be faster. So you used to be at 315, now everything happens 35 seconds faster, so you clear faster. You can't argue that you clear that fast because you don't. It's the same. You get minions faster as well. Dukey, thank you. I believe the whole game is faster by 35 seconds. Now monsters spawn at 55 seconds and they used to spawn at 130. So the whole game is just 35 seconds faster. And the champ select is also faster. I last 35 seconds, sometimes less. Me too, man. But it's about the quality, not about the other things. Homeguards, and this, my friends, is a massive, massive change to the game as well. And this will be very abusable. Homeguards no longer has a duration. Homeguard is now removed after reaching the end point, entering combat or entering jungle. So you see, this is why I hate my life, because it says entering jungle. So you know how junglers sometimes go like this to camps, like this. Now you lose movement speed when you enter jungle. So instead of going like this, you want to go like this. Because then you get home guards for longer. So it's gonna be much faster. Which seems really counterproductive. Unless you're playing a champion that can do wolves over the wall and you kind of just like skip the wall. then going all the way around will be the play. Or through mid, I guess. You can also go through mid. Desert for fucking junglers. Bro, why are we so hated, man? Homeguards will always take you at least to just before your outermost living turret in lane. Homeguards will always take you at least to an inhibitor in your base. After 40 minutes or after at least one turret on either team has been destroyed in a given lane, Homeguard will track the furthest minion lane, ending approximately 2,000 units before reaching the minion. If I'm telling you, they are buffing Baus. I'm telling you, they saw Los Ratons in LAC and they were like, okay, Baus in LAC, we are gonna buff him so much. For 14 minutes, Homeguards grant 80% movement speed, ramping down to 40%. After 14 minutes, Homeguards grants 150% movement speed, ramping down to 65 over 4 seconds. What? In Swift play? Okay, Swift play, whatever. Crystalline Overgrowth. So this is a new demolish mechanic. This is too long to read. But how it works is basically there is an crystalline overgrowth growing on towers. When you hit them one time, you pop it and you do extra damage, kind of like demolish. But you don't have to wait for it to stack like demolish when you're around it. It stacks automatically during the game. And then you just auto once. It's a tower fungus, yes. There is mushrooms growing on the tower, Zaza. And demolish got slightly nerfed. Cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds, but melee and range damage to towers is decreased. Melee is 85 flat plus 28% maximum health. Range is 50 flat plus 20% maximum health. Range is actually nerfed quite heavily. Melee is nerfed a little bit. But because the cooldown is lower, then if you can proc it more often, it will actually be a bonus. Also, Demolish trigger. Charge up a powerful attack against a tower while near it. Now your third attack against tower deals bonus physical damage. And I feel like that highlighted text could be a nerf. Because sometimes you just run around the tower, but in range of the tower, you don't really want to hit it because you don't want to commit to it. You don't want the enemy laner to hit you. Now you have to hit it 3 times. Come on, mate. Jungle shouldn't be ever be the MVP of roles, but it will be always impactful. The only role in the history of which didn't get a lot of love at any point is AD carry or Uzi, easily the GOAT. Do you see Gumayusi at this words? That's not a rage bait. That's just like a ban-worthy comment. You actually, bro rage baited the whole chat. Bro is a genius rage baiter. He didn't rage bait me. He rage baited the whole fucking chat. Big rage bait. Okay, game start time. Minion spawn time moves 35 seconds faster. No more piss breaks. The piss jars are coming back. Minion spawn time will be 35 seconds faster, which means you cannot go to the bathroom in the loading screen. If you do, you will lose minions. Murk Wolf, Blue Sentinel, Red Bramblebug, and Raptor Cam spawn at 55 seconds now. Crack, Gromp, and Reaper Skullcrab spawn at 107. Wait, Gromp spawns at 107, but Blue spawns at 55? Isn't that a little bit too much? 12 seconds? Does it tell 12 seconds to kill Blue buff? But that should be... It does now, right? It doesn't... It's fine? Okay, yeah. Baron Nashor 5 seconds faster. River Skull spawns 255. So everything is just moved 35 seconds faster. Epic Monster spawn times are unchanged. Oh! Wait. That's a big change, though. Because the Dragon is still gonna spawn at 5 minutes, but the Camps will spawn 35 seconds faster. So now you can easily do 2 full clears, 2 ganks, and still be in time for Dragon. Ambient Gold start time 65 seconds. Most machine start of the game systems like Atlas start 35 seconds faster. Remake eligibility also 55 seconds faster. Early surrender also 55 seconds faster. Towers also got huge changes, and I think it's better to like show them in game than really read about them. But essentially, all of the towers will have plates now, and all of the plates will give 120 gold. The first 2 plates will be really weak, kind of like when you play Urf. The other plates will be a little bit tougher. At 14 minutes, minions waves now spawn every 25 seconds. At 30 minutes, minion wave spawns every 20 seconds. So overall, we will get way more minions in the game. That's why AD carry gold is also more OP. Minions to tower damage got increased. Base movement speed got increased. First kind of minion wave is wave 3 now. Melee minion gold is decreased by 1. Experience gain is actually increased for some reason. Champions. Cassiopeia finally can buy boots. They buff her MS by 7. And her passive, instead of giving her passive movement speed, it increases her effectiveness of all MS buffs by 6 to 40% based on level. Now there's a bunch of AD carry changes that are corresponding to the crit changes because now all the crit is 200% extra damage instead of 100%. Yeah. So I'm gonna skip through all of these because this is just the crit changes.